I'm spending the day walking around the Henry Ford Museum here in Michigan, and I wanted to show you this exhibit. I remember hearing about this on the news, so for those of you who do not know, this is an Atari 2600 video game console. This story has become legendary and known as Unearthing the Atari Tomb. In 1982, Atari's once stellar sales were floundering, and the company soon became a key player in the video game crash of 1983. The reasons for the crash were the market was flooded with competition, companies produced too much merchandise, which is where this story comes into play, and also games lacked quality, like the video game E.T., which is known to be the worst video game of all time. In September of 1983, rumors began to circulate that Atari was bankrupt and was dumping millions of games into the Alamogordo, New Mexico landfill. Initially, Atari denied this, but later confirmed that they buried 700,000 cartridges in the desert. The story slipped into obscurity and gradually morphed into a legend. Then in 2014, a documentary film crew was granted permission to dig up the Atari tomb. The team soon located and unearthed every video game fan's dream. These artifacts are evidence of the world's first video game excavation. And I think there's some sort of a documentary about it, but pause to read here. I'll try to make it so you can read it. And look at this, they actually have pictures of the excavation. Look at this. How incredible is that? That's the infamous Atari game. E.T., the extraterrestrial game, is often viewed as the final nail in Atari's coffin. At the time when most games took a year to develop, Howard Scott Warshaw was given just 5 weeks to complete it in order to make the deadline for Christmas sales. And like I said, E.T. is considered to be the worst video game of all time. Imagine they dumped 700,000 video games into the desert. I remember hearing about this and I couldn't believe it. Absolutely true. I think these were selling on eBay too for big money. Alright, this video is very short, but I'm just walking around this amazing Henry Ford Museum, showing you some things that stand out, at least in my mind, incredible pieces of history. So stay tuned for more interesting videos.